This is the most boring video in YouTube history. I know every YouTuber says that their video is crazy, life-changing, mind-blowing. This video is none of that. There will be no cinematic shots, no B-roll, no dramatic music, and no clever editing. And why should there be? Life is boring most of the time. I've said it, you've probably said it, maybe you said it even today. Life is boring, nothing happens. Every day feels the same. You wake up, work, eat, sleep, repeat. And honestly, it kind of feels true. Most days don't even feel like movies. Nobody's fighting dragons. Nobody's finding treasure. Most of us are just trying to figure out where we left our keys. So that's why I thought I'd make this video that reflects true life. No excitement, no drama, no plot twist, just existing. And yet, the longer I film this, the harder it gets. Because every few minutes, something happens. Not big things, just small things. A dog decides that it owns the entire road. A guy rides past carrying something that raises more questions than answers. Sky changes color every few minutes. And somehow, none of these things count. Why? Why do we ignore thousands of tiny, small things and just try to focus on one big thing? Why does every moment needs to justify itself? Why can't we just live in the moment? Maybe boredom starts when we stop observing, when we think that we have seen everything. The road, the building, these lights, this camera, these people, this city. We've seen them all before. So maybe that's why we stop looking. Not because they're uninteresting, maybe just because they're familiar. Imagine an alien, or in fact you from 10 years before just landed right here, right now, to where you are right now. Everything would be fascinating. The traffic, the cars, the new technologies, the new shops, the new jokes, the new memes, the new brain rot. They would have questions about everything. Meanwhile, we've seen it so many times that we barely even notice it. Maybe familiarity is the world's best camouflage. It hides extraordinary things into ordinary ones. And after a while, we just stop looking. I call this the most boring video in YouTube history, but that's not true. The world isn't boring. The world is doing exactly what it always does. Moving, changing, giving us new experiences this entire time. The boring part was the story that I was telling myself about it. The assumption that something that is familiar is no longer interesting. The assumption that something that happens every day isn't worth paying attention to. But think about it. Some of the things that you'll miss most in life in the future are now you're considering them to be super normal. A route you always take, a person you always see, a place that you always go. One day, they'll just disappear from your life. And suddenly you'll realize that they were never ordinary. They were just close to you. Maybe that's why this video failed. I tried to make the most boring video in YouTube history, but this world just would not let me. Anyway, thanks for watching.